together, y'all. Yes. We got to get into praise. Yes. Even though he's trying to take the peace so he can get your praise, we have to fortify our praise and go deeper in praise because it helps us build up strength in God.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah.
Then he said, okay.
All right.
When that didn't work, do you remember me telling you that the Assyrians, they went down low, they dug under?
Yes, yes.
Now y'all know that there are some people that like to hit below the belt.
Oh, yes. My God.
They'll dig deep and deep down just to destroy you.
My God, my God, my God.
Because, thank you, because the enemy's, his job is to actually stop God from getting the glory.
Yes.
And if he can stop you, that's one more person that he stopped from getting God the glory.
Yes.
So he'll dig under and he'll dig beneath and he'll hit your low points to shake you at your feet so you are no longer standing.
My God, my God, my God, my God.
And that's what the Assyrians did. That's what they did. They went under. They couldn't get over the wall because I'm praising them. I know what to do. And that's how some people you know do you.
Uh-oh.
When you know somebody and they know you.
Yes.
And then y'all have a fallout. They'll hit you below the belt. Because they want to take you down. They know where to do it. They know where to go. The Assyrians knew where to go. They started digging a tunnel. You got to read that story. It's a good story. They started digging a tunnel so they can get to Jerusalem. So they can get to Jerusalem. Then the other thing is that when they have a hard time getting you, when they have a hard time coming for you, and you know that little breakdown under the below the belt didn't hit you, that didn't mess you up, you still praising, still shouting, I don't care what they say. They won't go as far as to humiliate you publicly.
Yes.
The enemy, you know that Facebook is tricky, y'all. They will humiliate you publicly. Why? Because they don't want the people watching you to believe in the God that you serve.
Wow.
What they want is, if they see you going down, they won't trust in your God.
Right.
That's it.
That's what they want. They don't think, what God they got? Who is that? And when all else fails, they will humiliate you and take you down. And so what happened was Hezekiah was humiliated. He was knocked down. He didn't know what else to do, so he went into grieving. This was a year of grieving for me. It was hard. I was knocked down and humiliated. But God.
Amen.
The thing about it is, and then let me say this again, but guess what, y'all? I'm not scared. I'm not shaking. I'm shifting and I'm standing.
Amen.
I'm on my way. I'm on my destination to restoration. Come on here. Come on. So this is what this was. He said, "Fear not, for I am with you.
That's right.
Be not dismayed, for I am your God.
Yes.
I will strengthen you.
Yes.
I will help you. I will uphold you with the right hand of my righteousness.
Yes.
I will hold you. I will heal you, and I will not forsake you."
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, God.
We're not shaking. No more of this. We got to stand up right before God now. Because what's happening is that the enemy thinks that he's winning. And what it is that we know he's never going to win. Because God's plan is he's the victor. It's already done. But we as the army in the kingdom of God, I love you. We as the army in the kingdom of God, okay, I love you too, okay. We as the army and the kingdom of God have got to come up and stand and knows whose side we're on. We can't keep allowing people to say and do all kinds of things to us and with us and think that they can knock us down. You can't knock me down. You can't knock me down. I'm not scared. Hezekiah, why are you scared? What happened, Hezekiah? You know, the thing is that we always underestimate God's power in the storm of distraction. Because that's all that was a distraction. So, you know, we can't always understand the experience of God's rescue. So, you see this paper? You see how everybody's head turned? Our head is always turned in a distraction.
That's right.
Just that quick. Small or big. No matter what. Because these were small things. It started off small. You trying to disturb my peace?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You trying to get over the wall? And then it went big. You humiliated me. What are you doing? Why are you They were telling him, they were saying, please be quiet. He said, Reb Sheker said, this ain't no private message. I'm here to expose this God you think you serve.
My God. Jesus. Have mercy.
Crazy. Our head is always turned.
Yes. My God.
Our head is always turned in a distraction. Our head is always turned in a distraction.
Look at it.
Our head is always turned in a distraction. Our head is always turned in a distraction. And what God is saying is that I want you to focus on me.
Yes, Lord.
Look ahead. Don't look at the distraction.
Amen.
As quick as your head turns, it should be able to turn back. Oh, that's just that.
That's just that.
Right.
That's just that. I am with you, he says. I will not forsake you. I'm here. Listen, y'all. I'm not shaking. I'm not scared.
Yes.
I'm shifting and I'm standing. Because I'm on my way to destination restoration. Come on, y'all. So we have to try not to murmur or complain.
Yes.
Be fearful or afraid. Because all the steps that have been taken have been ordered by God.
Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Because see now what I didn't tell you about the story was the ultimate thing was God allowed this to happen because he wanted the other nations.
Hallelujah.
He wanted the other nations to see who he was and eventually turn to him.
Witness. Hallelujah.
So when you go through, it's not just for you.
Hallelujah.
Even though we think it at the time. At the time that we're really going through it and we're crying and we're upset. I mean, because I cried a lot. But at the time that we're going through and things are happening and it seems like it's getting worse and worse and just getting bad. Oh my God, can this stop? Will it stop? Is it gonna stop?
Jesus.
At that time, you're not thinking about anything but the distraction. But the real deal is that God, what he allows, he intends to use.
Amen.
And I'm not saying what he made happen, because we know that God doesn't make trouble happen like that. But what happens is that he allows it to happen to bring us out to something else.
Amen.
So what he allows, he intends to use.
Amen.
He intends to turn it out for our good.
Yes. Work it together. Hallelujah.
Yes, everything that works together.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Yes, it works out for our good.
Amen.
It comes to make us stronger.
Yes.
It comes to help us to not see our human weaknesses.
Yes.
We rely on ourselves too much
God, say that.
because our head is
Help
turned
God.
by this distraction.
Help God.
Distraction. Distraction.
Don't look. Don't do
What was
it.
that?
Stay focused.
Stay focused. Stay focused. And so, prophet, the distraction. You need the paper, prophet? Now you want the paper?
Stay focused.
Come on. Gotta stay focused. Because it's easy. Because what happens is that some of these distractions we like. And we want them. Anybody like some stuff? Some stuff you know you ain't supposed to have. Like people with diabetes always want cake and ice cream.
Amen.
They're not supposed to have it.
Amen. Amen.
I told you my mother left, right? But I promise you, I just want some cake. Well, no. You can't just have some cake. Because you know what it does. But we do it anyway. Let me just have this little piece. And then the little piece turned into, well, I just wanted the slice. And I'm going to freeze the rest in the freezer. And then later on, I'm going to have slices. And then after that, well, I just ate it. It was so good. I'll be all right.
Help, Lord. Help.
And then 2 days later, I don't feel well. I just feel so bad. What's up? My sugar's so high. It's so high. I don't know how to bring it down.
Help, Lord.
The distraction. Because when you're on a path to healthy living and healthy eating, even though you want the cake and you want the ice cream, you can't do that.
Yes. Amen.
Especially if you're going for a different goal.
Amen. Amen.
And our goal as kingdom people should be to focus on glory.
Amen.
For God to get the glory.
Amen.
For God to be the only glory.
Amen.
Because sometimes we get distracted by the applause. Sometimes we get distracted by the title.
Yes.
Sometimes we get distracted by position. Sometimes we just get distracted. Because this is a distraction. And when you have this, your head is always turned in the distraction. Always looking at something else. Instead of focusing on what we know. Instead of focusing on that God is sovereign. He's our redeemer. He's our restorer. He's the only one that can do this for me.
Yes, He is.
And I have to focus on Him. I have to stay prayed up. That's another thing. We don't cultivate our intimate relationship with Him enough. And that's why distractions are so easy.